Hi everyone, I hope you are. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now the CBBI is sitting at 45, sort of halfway to being cooked almost, aren't we? We are starting to see a bit of a pickup in the market right here. This is one of them sort of indicators that I'm looking at because it's been absolutely on the money at calling cycle tops and cycle bottoms. So you know, this is saying to us that we've not got to the cycle top basically in this bull market. And there's one thing that I'm looking at here which sort of paves way to the fact that we are looking at some kind of lengthening cycle before we do hit them peaks where we get to 100. Okay, and anything in between is opportunity. I've always said that to you. You know, even if you come down, it's opportunity, because I think my personal opinion of XRP especially is that it's undervalued for one. Okay, and I do anticipate that once that SEC case is the green light, it's just going to absolute green light crypto. If anything, it's sort of, is it some kind of manipulation or whatever? I don't know, but there's all sorts of theories floating around, isn't there? But one thing I'm absolutely certain of that is that XRP is great tech. Okay, and I've always said that to you. Okay, and there's loads of FUD. It's a shit coin, it's a scam coin, and all that. But for me, my personal opinion of XRP, it's amazing tech. I don't know if you've used it. It's brilliant. It's fantastic. It makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I think it's got a bright future ahead of it. And you know, one thing that to sort of pave way to the fact that we're not done in this market and we are potentially halfway is this CBBI indicator. It's been absolutely knob on calling the tops and knob on calling the bottoms. So you know, if we ever enter a deep bear market, whenever this is on zero, load up on XRP. Not financial advice. And whenever it's on 100 and overcooked, then you know, think about your position in XRP. Again, nothing I say is financial advice, it's for educational and entertainment purposes only, but this is sitting on 45, so you've literally got 55 points to go from here, you know, before you could potentially sell. But again, nothing I say is financial advice. So let's take a look at the charts for XRP. Okay, so looking at the charts right now, you can see one thing I'm looking at here is this thing called the pi indicator. Okay, the pi cycle top indicator. Now it is a Bitcoin indicator, and what it does with Bitcoin, it always shows you where the pi cycle top is, and basically, you know, the top of a cycle. I mean, look at it for XRP though. Okay, so we had two cycle tops in the previous bull market. We had this huge parabolic rise, and we got a cycle top, and at that point, you know, it wasn't too much of a bad place to think about taking profit because you did go sideways, so it's pretty accurate. And then obviously we put a huge impulsive break, and then it absolutely nailed the previous cycle top. Now in this bull market, we have come no way near putting a cycle top. We almost did it, to be honest with you, just here, and it's when this orange line crosses the green line, that's when you get your cycle top indicator. Okay, and you can see that we never did it here for XRP. So you know, I'm not saying history repeats, but for me, anything before we get that is accumulation for me, you know. And I do anticipate that in time we will put this signal again where the green line crosses the orange line. Again, I'm not got a crystal ball and nothing I say is financial advice, but if XRP does decide to break bullish and start to come back up, you can see how it will drag these EMAs, moving averages, sorry, this orange line and the green line with it, start to take it with the price like a magnet. And you can see at any point, you know, when you get that cross, that pi cycle top indicator, you know, this is what I'm looking for. We've not had it yet, so this is why, coupled with the CBBI, we're at 45. You know, potentially we've got this in front of us, but there are no guarantees. Obviously, this is technical analysis, no looking glass, no crystal ball or anything like that. But you can see what XRP does like to do is really does like to move impulsively, and right now we are putting in a huge impulsive break, providing Bitcoin continues on its path and breaks that resistance and retraces and things like that. Then you're going to have a healthy market for XRP here, and you're looking for XRP to break out. It is running to resistance at the moment, so you know, down the line, if we're sort of going parabolic, get the pi cycle top indicator into your charts. I'll tell you what it is right now. So it is called, I'll show you exactly what it's called. It's called the pi cycle Bitcoin top indicator. Now it did call two tops in the previous bull market, so I do anticipate that if we get really overheated, it might actually call two tops again, which would be amazing. But yeah, we've not had it yet. You know, it doesn't mean we have to have it. We came pretty close just there, to be honest with you. So yeah, this is something I'm looking at, coupled with the CBBI, that's telling us that, you know, we're not no way near done in this bull market. Okay, so yeah, that's basically XRP on that pi cycle top. But just because it's done it before, there are no guarantees of it doing it again. Okay, and you have to remember that. And like I said to you, I think that this cycle is different. I think it's lengthening, and I think that we're slowly walking up to these price appreciations just there. Okay, I wish I had the skill set to say to you, okay, XRP is going to be this price by this time, job done. but no one's got that skill set. Okay, we can all guess basically, but no one has got that skill set. So for me, what I do think that XRP's done here, it's sort of come up and you've gone sideways basically, and I've gone through this with you before. You're basically holding the lows, you've got this big whopping sort of descending triangle pattern on the go. Potentially, because of the wicks, this is still higher low, so it's kind of an horizontal, if not a descending triangle right there. We've not necessarily back tested these lows that we put in the summer, okay, and it is all about these lows. Like I said to you, you're holding these lows at the moment, so technically this is still a higher low essentially, okay, and it is some kind of horizontal. You're calling up inside of it, like I said to you, run into that resistance, come back again, run into resistance, coil up, and eventually break out to the upside would be amazing. There are no guarantees obviously, but what I'm looking for here, especially on the weekly time frame, is a close above this key level of resistance just there. Now look at this, how bullish this is. Okay, look, we're driven into the floor, everyone thinking shit, it's a bear market, oh no, you're going to lose them lows, it's going to go lower and come down. You wasn't doing it, okay, so you can't sort of say it is until it does it. Do you understand that? Just because it's coming down doesn't mean it's a bear market. It can still be corrective, okay, like coming down here, did you lose the lows? No. And what happened? You broke out to the upside. So like I said to you, it always offers opportunity, especially when XRP is being driven into the floor. It offers opportunity. And just here, let me get rid of the price cycle top. Just here, we have actually met two impulsive breaks. We've got this low, 1618, this low, 1618. Right now, if we hold this low, your next 1618 is here. And I've gone through this with you, okay? And it's doing everything it needs to get to that, okay? It's until it invalidates this low and loses it, like it comes down, that's rolling over. That's bear market. You see, you've got big ABC zigzag correction. That's like your peak, and then you're putting in your ABC. And this was in fact a bear market, okay? But this is what XRP does. It impulsively breaks, holding the lows. So is this a bear market? If anything, it's corrective. It's a corrective phase of a bull market, looking for continuation. But it's all about Bitcoin. You're fully aware of that now, okay? If Bitcoin's doing well, then XRP's doing well. Look at this and then look at the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin's broke out as well, and so's XRP, okay? There are certain coins that haven't. Not everything's always going to be tied together, but XRP right now, if we can close the week above that yellow line, which is the 20 EMA, so if we can close the week out above 85 cents, that's really, really good, because like I said to you, what will happen, you'll hold that support and the EMAs will make you come up and retest this level of resistance just there. And it's at this point, if we start to close the week out above that level of resistance, you're confirming you're breaking out of this descending triangle, or a lot of people would say it's still horizontal. Look, you come up into horizontal continuation pattern, you start to break out, you're breaking out of a huge continuation pattern. But like I said to you, there is always possibility, resistance, come back to support, resistance, and just get really, something like that until, you get confirmation it is a bear market, you capitulate towards the end of a price compression, or you start to break out. It really is that simple. So that's XRP, where can we get some bids in? I think I went through this with you the other day. So with XRP on the Friday time frame, then you can see that you run into the 1272, you're failing to get above it, and like I said to you in a previous video, you come back to this support of this previous swing high, which is what you're broken out of. Look, this is an impulsive break, which it puts you in the 1618 target just there. I've taught you that much, okay? And you broke out just down here. Like I said to you, beautiful ascending triangle, coiling up. Once you get the breakout, you're looking to come up to this white trend line. And right now, I think you're about 20% off it or something. Let's take a look. That white trend line, 16%. Now this was a whopping trade. Once you broke that, set a stop loss obviously in case you come back and invalidate the pattern. But once you break that key level resistance, like I said to you, you're going to start retracing to this high. You break that high, you're looking at the 1618, you're looking at the white trend line. That was a 64% long opportunity, okay? Can all be done on Bybit. Use a stop loss, don't over leverage, don't be greedy. The link is in each and every single video description. But this is what we do, we trade the ranges, don't we, okay? And this is a beautiful little trade, whopping 64% correct upside basically. So yeah, we've not got there yet, so don't get too excited, because we are sort of coiling up here. Like I said to you, you're going to create some kind of continuation pattern because you're getting overextended. You're going vertical on the 4 hour, you're getting overextended from the EMAs, and what happens is you usually allow, you coil up basically in some kind of bull flag, or ascending triangle, or even a horizontal, some consolidation pattern before you break out and actually come to the 1618 target, because you're getting overextended on the EMAs and you need to tighten the gap up. And right now, these EMAs are starting to look a little bit more healthier. So I would imagine that if you do get this impulsive break of this high, and you start to come up and break that 89 cents and get above the 1272, because you've broken that high. Look, this impulsive break, do you see that? You're breaking that high, you've come back to it as support, and right now you're coiling up, looking to get to the 1618, which is $1.02, which is the white trend line, which we've been targeting all the way down here. we're looking to come back up and get to it, and right now we're on our way. So yeah, this is what we're looking at, and this is some kind of continuation pattern because it's some kind of ascending triangle. You're coiling up in the apex, so once you break that, boom, you're up there. Okay, so this is still a nice little long. Obviously, if you've not jumped into a trade already, at this point here you could open a lovely little long up of around about 15.78% with a stop loss. Obviously the stop loss would be if you start to fall out of this particular level of support right now for XRP. If you start to come out of this pattern, then obviously, you know, it's not a continuation pattern and you're looking to retrace at this point, coming down, hold a key level of support, potentially 786, come down and then continue up to the upside. Okay, so this is why you use stop losses. So yeah, XRP looks like it's trying to get to that, and we're only what, 15% off it now or something. So what a beautiful breakout. And I did say this to you, you know, when XRP breaks, it really does break. Okay, and one thing we've done here is broken that high right there, which is really, really good. Okay, it's really good. It doesn't mean that we can't come up and put some kind of big ABC correction in and then continue. That is a potential scenario. You know, at that point, you know, if we do get rejected there and we start to retrace, I'll look at the retracement levels for you, because you'll be retracing to that low. Okay, and that's what happens. You come up impulsively, correctively, you start to come down any further and you lose that low, you put in a reversal wave, and that would be ugly and nasty, because a reversal wave from this retracement would send you into a bear market, basically. You know, confirm a kind of larger ABC correction. Don't envision it yet. You run into resistance, potential ABC, continuation basically for XRP. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that update. But all these trades, this one here as well, is all tradable on Bybit. Always use a stop loss. Don't over leverage, don't be greedy. The link is in each and every video description. Okay, take care everyone, stay healthy, stay strong. Back soon. Bye bye.